You know, as painful and difficult as addiction treatment is, it works. And one Maryland man is leading by example, going from an addict to helping run a treatment center. He sat down with In Focus reporter Ashley James to share his story and remind people that help is right in your own backyard. You just have to make the decision to go.
It sits on a tranquil road. It's peaceful, hard not to take in nature's beauty. For a second, you might not realize you're standing on the property of a rehab center.
It's a very nice place, but it's also about the help that we provide here.
The setting is helpful for those in recovery. Brad Masters would know. He's the director of outreach at Serenity Acres Treatment Center in Crownsville. But that's not the only role he's had. Brad was once on the other side.
I looked myself in the mirror and I was lost, gone, disconnected.
In his early 20s, Brad was prescribed painkillers. He would eventually become addicted.
It's like your dirty little secret, and you protect it.
OxyContin became his drug of choice, and at his peak, Brad was using every day.
When you become addicted, right, especially to a substance like OxyContin or heroin or whatever, your whole life pretty much revolves around not getting sick. The withdrawal is horrible.
Addiction ran in Brad's family. His father, a successful entrepreneur, was an alcoholic who never got help. When Brad was 26, his father committed suicide.
He had a disease, and unfortunately, he never got well.
But tragedy didn't end there for Brad and his family. 7 years later, Brad's brother, who also struggled with addiction, would die by suicide as well.
He ended up putting himself into a drug-induced psychosis.
By the age of 30, Brad was ready to get clean. With the help of his mother, who did her research, Brad spent 60 days at Serenity Acres, which specializes in dual diagnosis and holistic therapies. Brad says what makes Serenity Acres so unique is the amount of one-on-one time you get. You
actually get two therapists. You get a primary and a mental health. And between the two of them, you get seen at a minimum of an hour a day, 5 days a week.
The facility has grown tremendously. Today, there are 55 beds. 70% of those now filled by individuals with an opioid addiction.
I mean, it used to be where alcohol was the #1 thing that we would see here. Now, by far and away, it's opiates. And this isn't just about junkies who are on the street. You know, this is about doctors, lawyers, politicians. It's about finding yourself all over again. I can't even begin to describe how lost you get through the process, and the process of addiction, and then how powerful and a great of a feeling it is to find yourself again. It's pretty cool.
In fact, so many people we know. Serenity Acres has treated more than 1,500 clients since it opened. Ashley tells us that the treatment center accepts most insurance plans. This evening, after World News Tonight with David Muir, ABC2 continues to focus on the opioid crisis here in our state.